Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about SDG 3, good health and well-being. This goal focuses on ensuring healthy life and promoting well-being for people of all ages. However, one growing health issue among teenagers is the use of e-cigarettes. In this presentation, we will focus on the cause and harms of teenagers smoking e-cigarettes and why this issue deserves more attention. And this is our content. Why do we choose this topic? The reason of teenagers smoking e-cigarettes, harms of smoking e-cigarette to the body, challenges, solution, and conclusion. We choose this topic because teenage vaping is becoming a serious health problem in Taiwan. According to the Ministry of Health and Welfare, more and more teenagers are using e-cigarettes. Many believe vaping is less harmful, but it still contains nicotine and can affect brain development and cause addiction. That's why it is important to understand both the causes and the harms, so we can help protect teenagers' health. There are several reasons why teenagers use e-cigarettes. First, peer influence plays an important role. Teenagers may start vaping because their friends are doing so. Second, curiosity and the spirit of experimentation make them want to try something new. Third, some teenagers use e-cigarettes to deal with stress or emotional problems. In addition, media and the internet also have a strong influence. Social media often makes vaping look trendy and harmless. Finally, many teenagers misunderstand that e-cigarettes are safer than traditional cigarettes, but that is not true.
Next, we're going to talk about the harms of e-cigarettes to the body. Many people think e-cigarettes are safer than traditional smoking, but in reality, they are not harmless. E-cigarettes contain nicotine and other harmful chemicals, and long-term use can affect both the body and the brain. First, nicotine addiction. Nicotine affects the brain's reward system and creates a feeling of pleasure, which leads to dependence. When people try to quit, they may feel anxious, irritable, and have difficulty concentrating. Second, lung damage. The aerosol from e-cigarettes contains fine particles that can irritate the airways. This may cause coughing, chest discomfort, and in the long term, increase the risk of lung disease. Third, brain development problems. This is especially serious for teenagers because their brains are still developing. Nicotine can affect memory, attention, and learning ability. Finally, effects on learning and focus. People who use e-cigarettes may be more easily distracted and have shorter attention spans. Their performance in school or work may decline. In conclusion, e-cigarettes are not as safe as many people believe. They have negative effects on both the body and the brain. Therefore, we should avoid using e-cigarettes and protect our health.
Now let's talk about the challenges of preventing teenagers from using e-cigarettes. First, e-cigarettes are hard to recognize because they are often disguised as everyday items, such as USB drivers, markers, or even candy boxes. This makes them difficult for parents and teachers to detect. Second, they are highly attractive to teenagers. E-cigarettes come in a wide variety of flavors, like blueberry, mango, mint, soda, and chocolate, which makes them seem harmless and appealing. Third, there is psychological pressure. Many teenagers use e-cigarettes to fit in with their peers. They may fear being different, being excluded, or simply try it out of curiosity. Finally, e-cigarettes are difficult to regulate due to widespread black market distribution. They are often sold through social media platforms or illegal websites, making control even harder. Because of these factors, preventing teenager e-cigarette use is not just a legal issue, but also a social and psychological challenge.
To reduce teenage use of e-cigarettes, we need action from schools, families, and the government. First, schools should provide clear education about the dangers of vaping, so students understand it is not harmless. Second, parents should communicate more with teenagers and support them emotionally, so they don't rely on e-cigarettes to deal with the stress. Third, the government needs to strengthen control, especially on light sales and illegal products. Finally, Social media should reduce content that promotes vamping and spread correct healthy information instead. By working together, we can better protect teenager health. In conclusion, teenager vamping is a serious health problem. Although many teenagers try e-cigarettes because of curiosity or peer pressure, and the harms are real, including addiction, lung damage, and problems with brain development. Even though there are challenges, such as attractive designs and easier access, the issues can still be improved. With better education, stronger support, stricter rules, we can reduce the teenage vamping. SDGs 3 reminds us that health is important for everyone. We should take action to protect teenagers and create a healthier future.